Well, if you have to know a little German, right? So, I mean, not much, but anyway, this guy had been traveling from Germany, and he was just, enjoying his time in America, and he ends up with some greasy spoon, and this lady has obviously been working all morning, and she comes to the till, and he's just standing there kind of looking around, and she's sweating, and she's like, she said, "Can I help you?" And he said, "Wie geht's?" Which just means "How are you?" And so she yells back, "Pancakes!" And he's like, "Nine, nine!" And she says, "Shut up, you get 3 like the rest of them." So just, lost in translation. My dad used to tell this joke, and we didn't understand it. But everybody would laugh. Dad would always say these things, and when you're little, everybody's laughing, you're like, I don't get it. I don't know what he's talking about. Then you get older, and I don't know why I remember all these things, but that's somebody else that everybody's discovering that I'm in lacrosse now. So there's a little time where you can lay low and like, "Hey, you're back." Yes. What are you doing? Just laying around watching soap operas mostly. I don't know. So. Whoa. Oh. I'll kill that. Sorry. I realize you guys were, watching. You kind of get caught. You ever sing in the car? Sometimes you let yourself go, and then you realize somebody's watching you. So those moments that show that we're all human, and music is a powerful thing. So that's an old song, if you were listening, 1976. Still the one, and I read the lyrics this morning just to see what it's all about. Fidelity, which, of course, in marriage, is a key for all human civilization. Marriage and family cultures rise and fall based on that beautiful vocation. So, but the fidelity that we're called to live, even as priests, all of us, we make our vows, but you have to live it day after day. Cardinal Dolan, who was out in New York, he was asked what kind of priest that he needed. He said, well, the great, talented, gifted priests, those are wonderful, but he said, I just need the guys like Cal Ripken Jr., the guys that show up every day, put in a full day. You can depend on them. They're the guys that they've got the grit, the fidelity. They just are there consistently. The song, still the one the whole segue now is this diocesan event coming up August 9th in Eau Claire called Still the Answer, and it refers back to last year's Eucharistic event that we had here in La Crosse. It was really beautiful, a procession from the Diocese of Winona-Rochester across the bridge to La Crosse. If you were there, you'll never forget it. It really was a remarkable experience of the universality of our faith and the unity that it promotes, and the real presence of Jesus, that he's still the answer. He always has been, always will be. Last week we said about Jesus yesterday, today, forever. He's the one who gives us hope. He brings us all the things that we need to spend our time in this world with our heart set on a world that will never end. That's going to take place in Eau Claire, August 9th, and they'll have a procession, adoration, Mass, all these beautiful graces. There'll be a couple speakers. I'm going to be there, so I look forward to whoever comes. And when we were there last year, one of the most moving things was the Holy Hour at the end of the day. And this guy, Luke Spihar, he played this song, Be Still. It was the first song he played. It's based on Psalm 46, Be still and know that I am God. And he's the one who speaks in the silence. And to give him that space to be available to him, he heals a lot of hurts, many of which we didn't even know we had. So I invite you to come to consider. This week we have the Dare to Follow days happening right now. The kids are all coming in this afternoon. Fantastic. They're sold out. And those are going to be kids that are listening to the voice of God. What does he have to say to them? That he loves them. He has a plan for them. He has one for you and me too. Anyway, still the answer. That's Jesus. He has been and always will be. And I hope that you'll open your heart to him every day. That's what we do. That's what Jesus said, that give us this day our daily bread. He is that daily bread. God bless you. We'll see you next week.